And so we dabble and we place blame on everyone else. Okay? We place blame on everyone else except for ourselves. Stop signing up for another course and another program. I really feel called to share this message today because I have been working very diligently on putting out my business ecosystem builder implementation program. And, I've been doing a lot of market research and just interviewing my ideal client. I'm interviewing my current clients, and there's an epidemic that is going on in the online space today where people are just like buying course after course after course and program after program after program. They're just like, they're consuming like crazy, yet they aren't actually taking action or implementing any of the things that they've learned. We are living in a society where we're bombarded with information. Like, we are completely bombarded with information. We have books and courses and audiobooks and podcasts and YouTubes and Facebook Lives and social media and courses and groups and coaching and mentors. And there is just so much freaking information out there. And people want to consume, but they aren't necessarily taking action on anything that they learned. It's a huge problem. It's a humongous problem. And I always get asked the question, especially when I'm on somebody else's podcast, like, how have you built the business that you have built today? And I built the business that I have today because I've taken action. I've implemented. I've figured things out. I've failed, okay? I've made tons and tons of mistakes, and every mistake I pick myself back up and I do it again and I do it again and I do it again. And I learn from those mistakes. And there are so few people who are actually willing to take the action that's necessary to build the business that they are dreaming about. It is insane to me. And I am so tired of seeing so many entrepreneurs come out of a program and say to me, well, Jane, it just wasn't what I needed. Like, there was a piece missing from it. Or, they bought a course and didn't finish it. And look, like, there are so many programs out there that go deep on this one thing, but they don't teach you how it integrates into the next thing. And this is not to bash anyone at all, because it's not their fault, right? We are in this information age, okay? The thing that is missing is this implementation piece, this action piece, this, hey, you gotta do this to move forward. We are dabbling in things instead of going deep. And I cannot even tell you how many people that this year alone have said to me, oh, James, I tried this thing for 30 days and it didn't work. And I'm like, 30 days is not enough time to determine whether something, especially a marketing initiative, is working or not working, okay? And 30 days is not enough to go deep. That's dabbling, okay? And so we dabble and we place blame on everyone else, okay? We place blame on everyone else except for ourselves. We don't take 100% responsibility for the fact that we didn't implement to the fullest extent of our ability. We don't take 100% responsibility for whether or not we took action. And look, here's the deal. I know with great specificity how scary it can be to move forward. I know how much easier it is to hide behind doing a little launch, maybe being successful, rolling out another business model or rolling out another course. Like, I have been there. I know it's easy and it's safe to play small, okay? I see so many people who wait and they hide behind the excuses of, I need a perfect website. I don't have the right equipment. I haven't figured out exactly who my ideal client is. I don't have all this blah, blah, blah. Insert whatever excuse it might be. And they fail to take the risk and they fail to put themselves out there, and they have quit before they've even begun. And it is a huge, 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 huge problem. And if you dream of having a multi-six-figure business, right? If you dream of impacting thousands, right? Or millions of people, you have to be willing to take those risks. You have to be willing to fail, right? And you have to really learn to build your risk tolerance as you go out there. Like, it can be scary to make a big investment in your business and go really, really deep and not be 100% certain how it's going to work out and what the outcome is going to be. But I want to let you know that, like, I am going to start a revolution of taking action and implementing and moving forward and getting people into action when it comes to their marketing, their business, when it comes to moving forward in their business, when it comes to actually doing. And this is a place where we take 100% responsibility for our actions. My success or my failure is solely based on my ability to be able to own whatever outcome might happen. So if I'm not where I want to be in my business, there is not a single person to blame but me, right? And if I hire a coach or I hire somebody to support me and I don't fully embrace the things that they are telling me to do, assuming that they are an amazing coach or it's an amazing course, then it's up to me, right? It's my responsibility to actually take action and do that. And it's my responsibility to do the due diligence to determine, like, is this the right thing for me? But so often we stay in this place of consumption instead of action and implementation and doing. And the success and the excitement and the fulfillment and the happiness that you're looking for is in that implementation. It's on the other side of the consumption, right? And sad enough, I've seen people who have literally stayed in the same place for 3 and 4 and 5 years, okay? I've seen it. I see it happening. It's happening as we speak right now. When we get to this place in our business where we've just had enough of being in the same place, and look, like, this is where I have been in my business. I have been in the place where I have not taken complete responsibility for my actions, have not implemented, have not moved the business forward in the way that I wanted to do. And I blamed everyone else. I was like the construction worker whose house was falling down. My business was doing well. We were doing $100,000 a year, but I wasn't implementing anything for my own business. Everything that I was doing was for the clients. I told myself I didn't have the time. I should be doing this thing, but I didn't actually make it a priority, right? I kept saying, oh yeah, I should be doing this. I should be doing this. I should be doing this. And I never made it like a requirement. I have to do this so that I can lay the foundation forward and moving forward in my business. And for those of you who don't know, I had a crazy thing that happened to me a couple of years ago. It was like a life-changing incident around the birth of my second son. And it literally changed my outlook on implementing and taking action. And that's part of where my programs that I have today have come from. It's part of why I am who I am and how I've gotten to where I am today. And it's part of why I implement relentlessly. It's part of why I'm so willing to put myself out there. It's part of the reason why I'm willing to go deep and really just go all in on all of the things that I do. And that's the difference between those who believe with 100% certainty that they are going to be successful. Like, I know in my heart and in my soul that I will build a $10 million a year business. And I know with 100% certainty that we will get hundreds of people in our programs and we will change their lives if they are willing to take action. And that's the thing, because when you turn a should into I have to do this, it's a requirement for my success, the entire game will change for you. Because you realize that you have to do this in order to move forward. This is a requirement for your business, because we have all these things. We're like, wouldn't it be nice if I had a YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers? Wouldn't it be nice if I had a podcast with 1 million downloads? Well, the fact of the matter is I'm not going to be able to get to 1 million if I don't get to 100,000. And if I don't get to 100,000, like, I have to do the work to get to these milestones. If you aren't willing to own it and take 100% responsibility. If you aren't willing to fail and fall flat on your face along the way, take it from somebody who's like made tons of mistakes. It happens and you learn from those failures and you move forward. But like, we have to get out of this place of constant content consumption and get into a space where we are actually implementing and moving forward on a regular basis. And it's scary and it's hard and it's like frightening, but I promise you, the more that you succeed, the more wins that you get, the more momentum you get, the more excited that you get, the more action that you take, and you can see all of the stuff, you can see your big business vision coming to life, you will get addicted to implementing. You will get addicted to taking action. And here's the thing, it starts by starting. It starts by taking one step. It starts by taking 100% responsibility. And here's the thing, I know that it's not easy to do it alone. I know that you have to learn to trust yourself and you need a support system and you need people to bounce ideas off of. And that is why I have created the program that I have created. And if you are somebody who wants to step up and do the work, I want to relentlessly support you. I am not in the business of supporting people who aren't willing to take action. I want people who want to implement, who want to take action, who want to build a multi-6-figure, 7-figure business. I want those action takers who want to grow, who want to scale, who are willing to do the work. And if you are sitting there on the other side of this and you are shaking your head like, yes, this is me, then let's talk, because I'm only working with a limited number of people to do this, because I know the program that we have is literally changing lives. It is a game changer. It is a freaking amazing program. Every person that I have shared it with my coaches and my mentors are like, James, this is like incredible. Okay. So if you are somebody who's ready to do the work and get the support that you need, let's talk. You can talk to me. You can apply to work with me and my team. Head on over to omgapply.com. We are only working with a limited number of people for the rest of this year. So hurry on over, omgapply.com. And I really appreciate you for listening. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments or join us inside the OMG Show Facebook group and engage in this dialogue, because I think this is something that we need to bring more attention to in this world that we're living in. Stop consuming, start implementing.